Hello and welcome to Minnesota channel. Today I'll be showing you how to succession Berserker PvE for Dummies. This is for you that is starting with a Berserker or you actually have no fucking idea on how to play this class and you choose this as your main class or your hardcore class. So for beginners, this will be looks like your skill enhancement. And you will only lock one skill, which is Beast Roar. We don't need this shit. This is not important. And do not lock evasion at all. Okay, let's go on with the PvE stuff. For every pack, you also don't want this skill to be not learned at all. This you get this skill level 60. So if you're asking me, I'm level 58. Why I can't turn to beast form? I can only use the prime beast form. Bro, this learn at 60. Don't be dumb, okay? Read. I know reading is not hard. Maybe some of you find it hard, but for me, it's not. I'm Asian. Okay, for every pack, you always start with Predatory Hunt. Then you Claw. Claw give you minus DP for the monster, and the rest is just damage. Use Ultimate Frenzy Destroyer as RMB F, SC, WC, Shift Space and Spin. Shift Space and Spin. Okay, whenever you spin, do not use WASD as your movement. Okay, I'll show you an example. If I'm spinning and if I'm using my WASD, it is way lower. And if you want to aim for more precise back attacks, it is better to use mouse movement. So you use your this mouse movement. That's pretty much it. And the rest of the skills are pretty much filler, or I can say it's just add-ons. So the bread and butter is just Predatory Hunt, Claw, Shift SLMB, SRMB Devastation, Shift Q for filler. Okay, so there is three lightstones that goes well with Berserker. The first one is all-out attack. Second one is species damage, as in demi-human, Kama Sylvia, or human damage. And the last thing is death blow. But for death blow, you need to be at least overcap. As in, if the monster zone cap, okay, for example, you're grinding maybe Ash Forest. Ash Forest, you need at least 800 AP. Okay, make it harder. Dekia. So if you're above 1000 AP, you can try using either Kama Sylvia damage or Death Blow. I've tested Death Blow recently. It's quite okay, but maybe Kama Sylvia damage is better. I recently tested it in Orzekia, which the place doesn't have any species damage. Orzekia. Orzekia start with 1100 AP and ends at 1350. Currently, with our current gear, we cannot reach 1350 AP, so it's kinda impossible. So your choice is either using all-out attack or death blow. The difference is if you are playing with all-out attack, you need to rotate your skills a lot between your cooldown to get maximum damage. But with death blow, you can just claw. You can just hold claw. It's slightly lower damage, but as long as your crit buff is up, it's Gucci. So that's pretty much it, I think. Always use your BSR consume. Do not use your shift Q as your BSR unless you trigger an event whereby there are lots of monsters. Okay, for this event to acquire, you need to be grinding at those kind of spots. For example, like Dark Seekers, if there's like a large event going on, or if the butcher from the Gaifin Underground spawn and you want to kill everything, you can just use Shift Q BSR. But other than that, you just want the buff. You don't want the animation. The animation takes way too long, so you want efficiency. So you always go with SF. You claw for minus DP, Shift S LMB, S RMB F, SC, WC, Shift Space and Spin. And also, if your BSR is up and you have attack speed and crit rate, you can also lace around by pressing Shift X, which is the Rabam spin. But this is only good if you have all your add-ons are up or Z buffs is up. If you don't have it up, you will deal slightly lesser damage and it kinda grief your trash loot per hour. Also, take notice, Berserker is not like a really great class. This class falls off above 340 AP. I think the only 340 AP zone that Berserker excels at right now is Darkseeker's Retreat. I've tested it in Orzikia. It's not as great. It's bad. It's extremely bad. But if you want to grind chill with him, you can grind at night with him. You will not die. But the thing is, Berserker have very low damage. That is for sure. I haven't seen a Berserker that can get 20k with level 2 and A Grease in Orzikia. I think the highest was 18k and that was pretty tryhard. So I hope that I hope that this guide helps you. Enjoy playing Berserker. It's a shit class. But you know, it is what it is. PA doesn't know how to balance it. Neither do I. So just enjoy it. Okay, I will repeat the combo. So you start with Predatory Hunt. You don't have to jump like 3 times. You just need to jump 1 time or just cancel it with Falling Rock. Okay, so if you cancel it with Falling Rock, it looks like this. SF LMB. RMB, Shift S LMB. SC, Shift F, Reposition, WC, Shift Space, Devastation. Always end your combo with spin. That is your highest damage right now. But if you have fully crit buff, just call. That's like the easiest way. So for example, I have Z buff. Skills to reposition, you have to be in beast form to do this. You need to do Shift F. This is to reposition. You have frontal guard on this. Okay, just go forward, go to behind your enemy and attack. Or you can also use Q. This is protected, but it's kind of difficult to because it jumps behind. Because if you want to go forward, you need to use your mouse movement behind. So for example, like this. It's kind of clunky, especially if you are in the high terrain and you want to jump down. And if you press Q, there is a falling animation. I don't know how to show it here. I don't think here there's like a good elevation. Oh, okay, wait, I can show you, I think. Okay, so if you are like in an elevation like this. Ah, shit. The stupid VA won't allow me. Okay, whatever. But if you're in an elevation, do not use Q or time to rock. Use predatory harm in it. You get trapped in a falling animation and you don't want that. So I hope this guide helps. I don't really know actually what guide to make for Succession Berserker. It's way too simple. So I guess this is it. We'll be discussing PvP later. Thank you for watching.